Wrestling on the Air. I am Dynamite Dave Petro, joined at ringside by AJ Sanchez. And AJ, welcome to the broadcast.
Welcome, wake up, Dave. I'm ready. I'm ready to go here. We've got a stacked show, the big main event tonight. Val Venus teams with Danny Duggan.
You betcha, taking on the formidable opponents of Rob Stardom, the Man, and Heavy Metal.
Why does he call himself the Man? Where did this come from, Dan?
That, I don't know. I mean, he very prominently in his interviews always refers himself to as the Man, and I don't know, maybe there's nothing better we can talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about Red Thunder and Big Jess Youngblood here.
This is a great tag team, AJ. The Mohican Sun, Big Jess Youngblood teaming with Stampede legend Red Thunder in this one fall, 30-minute time limit tag team spectacular.
These are two Aboriginal all-stars here, and very, very prominent in their communities, and they're here in Canadian Wrestling's elite because they feel they can be an elite tag team here at CWE.
And, you know, and this match takes on even more prominence now because of the new tag team champions, the Saints of Los Angeles. We saw that last week right here on CWE television, and that
I'm still hurting from last week, Dave.
I don't know how you could be sitting beside me after that match. Anyway, we're underway here, and we got to hook up. This is a bit of a mismatch when you talk about weight right now, AJ.
Well, Red Thunder here definitely has the experience. He has the size. It's going to be quite an uphill battle for Travis Cole and Brian Rich here tonight.
And some scientific maneuvering we see right now. A nice drop toe hold by Travis Cole. He's on top of it. Some amateur wrestling background in here with the brace lock, but he's too close to the ropes. The referee offered him to ask him to get off the ropes.
Travis Cole is trained by Lance Storm, so you got to know he knows how to wrestle. He's only been around a couple years, but he's definitely a technical wrestler here.
Absolutely, and a bit of tag team experience showing on here, and a big double elbow. Travis Cole hits the mat hard in this one, and now we're seeing Big Jess Youngblood in the ring, trying to get him up for a bit of a suplex. Can't get him up on this one. Trying to get blocked. Good block by Travis Cole. And a shot to the solar plexus in there. Get a few punches in there. And trying to make a tag is Brian Rich, but he kind of hesitated there.
Look at this. It's a big struggle here. You're not going to pick Big Jess up. Now, you got to think, Big Jess here and Red Thunder both have traveled up and down the roads here. They a little more familiar with each other than Brian Rich and Travis Cole here. As I understand, they had a nice little lunch date at the Forks earlier today in Winnipeg.
I would think that'd be a cute little lunch date with these guys involved, and now trying for a double suplex on the Mohican Sun. They got him up! Surprise, surprise, and I think these guys look a little surprised with that too.
There you go. It's some teamwork. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to work together here to try and dispatch the bigger and stronger team of Red Thunder and Big Jess.
Not exactly sure why Red Thunder would come in. That was definitely a clean maneuver. Now he's in the ring, and wow, some more teamwork being shown by the youngsters.
Look at this. I think Red Thunder and Big Jess here caught a little off guard by the young duo here.
Absolutely, and the fans are kind of split on who to cheer for because we see such tremendous moves in the past from Big Jess Youngblood and Red Thunder, and of course the up-and-coming tag team of Brian Rich and Travis Cole.
Well, we've got to keep in mind here, Big Jess in CWE is undefeated. The man has not been pinned to the mat, and definitely a crowd favorite everywhere he goes, so this is going to be an interesting concept here.
A show of respect from Travis Cole and Brian Rich. A round of applause. They kind of resetting the match here. A little handshakes. Nope, not to be. A little tag. Oh my word! What a clothesline. He is down elbow. Now a little bit of roughhouse tactics by the Mohican Sun.
Travis Cole bails to the outside now.
He bailed right now.
Brian Rich here.
Oh boy!
Big sidewalk slam by Big Jess.
Yeah, a roughhouse tag. We got a 2 count here. Roughhouse tactic, I was going to say, but it's a tag team match, and I guess what I was saying earlier, these guys have their eye on the prize. Either one of these teams could move into the #1 contender spot for the tag team championship.
You got to definitely think they're vying for contention, trying to climb the ranks here in the tag team division, the hottest tag team division probably all of Canada, Dave.
And that was AJ, and you were involved in it. I don't need to tell you because I can still see some of the scrapes and stuff on your body sitting beside you. That tremendous triple threat tag team match won by the Saints of Los Angeles, defeating the team of M-Max and the Big Sexy Beast. I'm not trying to rub salt into the wounds, but that was a tremendous victory by the Saints of Los Angeles.
I can hand it to the Saints for a victory, but I mean there's a lot of aftermath coming out of that match. I know Chevy's in pain. I know Tyler Colton. Rumors abound that he may have suffered a concussion. So more casualties in that match after after all the aftermath.
Anybody that doesn't think wrestling takes a toll on your body just has to be sitting beside you right now, and what you're saying, with M-Max, Tyler Colton being put out of commission for a little while, and like you said, Kevy Chevy, he's still, I haven't seen him since, and I'm sure he's just in a world of hurt after that.
World of hurt, yes. Speaking of world of hurt, Ryan Rich here is on the defensive with Big Jess here, but not giving up. He's definitely fighting back.
Definitely needs to make a tag, but the Mohican Sun just hammers away on him, and now got him in the ropes and twisted him. What are we setting up for a big chop? Oh my, did you see how high Brian Rich flew in the air on that chop?
Good Lord. Big Jess, both these men here, Thunder and Jess, come from Alberta. Big Jess is a top star in the Revolution Pro Wrestling Company out there in Edmonton. And they're decimating essentially here Brian Rich right now.
You bet, like a big brawling style and good tag team wrestling here. It's just operating on the fringe of the rules, if you will. Not breaking the rules, but operating on the fringe. That was a huge suplex by Red Thunder. Got a 2 count. Oh, didn't think he'd get up, but he looks like he's got a lot of fight in him, Brian Rich.
Definitely has the fight in him. Yes, you got to the count of 5 to get in there and get your offense in, so to speak. And Red Thunder and Big Jess definitely know how to not so much bend the rules, but they will bend them until they maybe don't.
Oh, that was a bit of a misfire there on the
big
team.
tag.
Yeah, you bet. Travis Cole in the ring, doesn't know who he's going for first. Duck under there, kick, not much on that one. Clothesline knocked him down.
Knocks the big man down.
Wow, there was something to that one. Travis Cole on fire right now. Got another big clothesline, another side kick there. Coming up to the second rope, gonna go up to the top. No, stays in the second. Drop kick.
Stampede drop kick by Travis Cole.
The Mohican Sun reeling 1, 2. Oh, kick out with authority there.
Ryan Rich on the top rope.
Wow! Caught in midair and a backbreaker. He got one just for sticking his nose in it. Travis Cole now on the second rope. Cups, drop. No!
Oh my
Caught
Lord.
in midair. Red Thunder now up to the second rope. I've lost track who the legal man is.
Big splash off the second.
1, 2, 3. He got him. Big victory for the team of Red Thunder and the Mohican Sun. Big Jess Youngblood. Wow.
Off to a good start is the team of Big Jess and Red Thunder. And look at that, Travis Cole.
Yeah.
He seems to be the worst for wear here, but Jess and Thunder checking on the man. You got to respect that about them.
You bet. Some sportsmanship here, if you will. You don't often see this in a tag team match. So hard fought, the contest hard fought, and like I said, big sign of respect. Coming up, we've got a huge main event. Rob Stardom teams with Heavy Metal taking on the team of Val Venus and Hotshot Danny Duggan. You don't want to miss that one. That's coming up a little bit later on.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I've had more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Hotel and accommodations for all CWE talent brought to you by the Ramada Marlboro at 331 Smith Street in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Always keeping CWE events safe, see Toro Security for all your security needs. If you're looking to make sure your next event is the same, call Toro Security at 204-272-9000. Toro Security, your first choice for peace of mind, safety, and security. In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
Hello, this is WWE legend, the Native American Tatanka, and I'm watching CWECanada.ca.
Thursday, October 10th, CWE makes its return to Neepawa, Manitoba at the Yellowhead Arena, 175 Mountain Avenue. The doors open at 6:30, bell time is 7, and this show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Friday, October 11th, CWE is back in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and the Casa Gamijo Portuguese Center, located at 1080 Wall Street. The bell time is 7 p.m. Advance tickets are available right now, and the show will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. Saturday, October 12th, Selkirk, Manitoba, CWE returns and makes its debut at the Selkirk Memorial Hall, located at 376 Jemima Street. This show starts at 7 p.m. and will feature former WWE superstar Gene Snitsky. November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, CWE will be making its debut at the Central Canadian Comic Con. Throughout the weekend, you will be able to see such superstars as former TNA knockout Angelina Love, former ECW superstar Tommy Dreamer, WWE legend The $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, as well as former WWE star and Playboy Playmate Maria Kanellis. Stay tuned to CWECanada.ca and C4Con.com for further information.
The official after party after all Winnipeg Canadian Wrestling's elite shows is at the Club St. B in the heart of St. Boniface.
Making their way to the ring, weighing in at a total combined weight of 460 pounds, international star, heavy metal Canadiense, and the man, Rob Stardom.
We are back with our main event, a huge tag team match. I am Dave Petro, joined at ringside once again by AJ Sanchez, and AJ entering the ring right now, the man, Rob Stardom, and a man who embarrassed Val Venus a couple of weeks ago back here on this very broadcast, Heavy Metal.
What a tag team match. This is a tag team match of epic proportions, if you will, but I beg you, Dave, we've got to stop calling Rob Stardom the man. We got to end that.
All right, we will do that on this broadcast.
He's not the man to me. He's not the man.
He must be the man to somebody. Maybe Rob Stardom's mom, but you're absolutely right. Doesn't endear himself to the great CWE fans. And here comes the hotshot, Danny Duggan, who basically answered the call of Val Venus last week on this very broadcast. Val Venus had put out he needed a tag team partner to kind of avenge the embarrassment. Val Venus was involved in a match with Rob Stardom a couple of weeks back, and then Heavy Metal stuck his nose in it and basically embarrassed Val Venus in front of a nationwide television audience and all the great fans here in CWE.
Well, if we want to talk about the man in CWE, Danny Duggan, throughout the years has been the man in CWE, and now the man making his way to the ring, Val Venus, former WWE Intercontinental Champion.
And former WWE European Champion. This man, to the ladies, he is the man.
There you go. You got that right, Dave. And he teams with Danny Duggan. This now, to my knowledge, the first time these two men, both teams actually, have ever teamed together.
Absolutely, because I don't remember Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal teaming before, but they're kind of partners in crime, if you will. And then, as I mentioned before, Val Venus trying to avenge the embarrassment from a couple of weeks back. He put out the open call. He needed a tag team partner. And right beside me at ringside last week, Danny Duggan answered that call. a huge tag team. We're talking one fall, 60 minutes. We're set to get underway. There's a lot of beef in the ring, if you know what I mean.
There sure is. Danny Duggan, a world-traveled star. The man is probably the busiest wrestler in all of North America these days. And he's here in Selkirk to help Val Venus. And, it's Danny Duggan and Heavy Metal have waged a few wars in their day, stemming in Winnipeg all the way out to Alberta. So they are no strangers, that's for sure.
And, of course, everyone knows the legacy of Rob Stardom here in Manitoba. And now, big hip toss. Welcome to the ring, Heavy Metal by Danny Duggan. After a little of the poke to the eyes, now twisting the arm. Is he going to make a tag? Oh, yeah. Here comes the big man.
The big Val Boski.
Absolutely, Val Venus. No stranger to the rings of CWE, and gives Heavy Metal a boot. And he is just, that's not a smile on his face, that's determination. And he's raring to go. Big elbow to the head of Heavy Metal in this huge tag team main event.
Speaking of no strangers, Heavy Metal and Val Venus no strangers to one another. It was just a few weeks ago on CWE TV that Val Venus scored the submission victory over Heavy Metal.
Absolutely, and then of course Heavy Metal calling him out, and basically as we ended the broadcast a couple of weeks ago, standing over top of him, and as I said before, thoroughly embarrassing him right in this very ring.
Heavy Metal, I gotta say, a little delusional. He made the claims that Val stole everything from him, and that's been his motivation here behind the attack 2 weeks ago.
I don't know what he could have stole from him. Val Venus has been around the block and then some. Come off the ropes, big shoulder block. Danny Duggan take it down. The big man jump over off the ropes again. Tries a hip toss, a block, and that is a hip toss.
Let's not sell Heavy Metal short. He held his own against Val Venus. The man is a world travel star, former Intercontinental Champion. Heavy Metal looked like a star coming out of that match. He just didn't secure the victory.
The man absolutely, AJ, has the credentials, but he chooses to break the rules and take shortcuts all the time. And that's why there's not a lot of respect in my books for him.
Metal, yes, definitely not one to follow the rule book. And speaking of not following the rule book, as I understand, down in Mexico, Heavy Metal had a short stint down there with AAA. Didn't follow the rules down there and might have gotten himself kicked out of Mexico.
We're talking deported, AJ?
Might have gotten deported. That's just rumors. That's just what I've heard, because the man was not following the rules down there.
I guess we could say allegedly deported. If you are just joining us, CWE Wrestling on the air, I am Dave Petro, joined at ringside by AJ Sanchez, and this is our television main event. One fall, 60-minute, the tag team of Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal taking on Val Venus and Hotshot Danny Duggan. Rob Stardom in the ring. Greeted with a huge body slam. He is down. Danny Duggan go for the count. Referee out of position. Now in position. Got a 2 count, but that might have been a 3 if Bubbles McFly might have been a little closer to the action. Now we see a tag. The big Val Boski coming in, and now Rob Stardom begging for mercy, but Val Venus is not the kind of guy that shows any kind of mercy, AJ.
No, he definitely will not show any mercy. And look at this. Danny Duggan and Val Venus have been in firm control here since the outset of this match.
Absolutely. Now working over the arm, working over the shoulder, the big Val Boski on Rob Stardom. And Rob Stardom goes to the eyes. And it makes a quick tag because he doesn't want to feast the wrath. And a Heavy Metal greeted with a huge hip toss, and now
he's just got no luck. You got to hand it to Rob. He goes to what he knows best and rakes the eyes, but it didn't matter this time. Val Venus turned it right back around on Heavy Metal.
And Val Venus, for all the flash and the towel waving and the ladies and the hello ladies, the man can absolutely wrestle.
There's making no bones about it. Val Venus knows what he's doing. And if you remember, speaking of wrestling, he used that submission hold to put Metal away. You got to imagine he's going to be trying for that once again here tonight.
Absolutely. These two men know each other intimately, only in the wrestling ring way. And now Val Venus working over the arm. He's been doing that, goes over, makes it a tag.
That story could have gone really wrong when they talked about intimately.
It should, absolutely. Hotshot Danny Duggan, he's going up to the top rope. Val Venus has Heavy Metal in position. Flies through the air, huge! Talking about a huge shot to the arm, and now Hotshot Danny Duggan showing who is the man to Rob Stardom.
Danny Duggan claims to be part of Team Jacked and Fanny Packed, and he's showing that off here tonight.
He certainly is. Some skullduggery there, a little rule breaking, pull the hair. Now Heavy Metal in control on Hotshot Danny Duggan.
He's got this hold locked in now, and he's cutting off the air. If you can't breathe, there's no continuing in the match.
No, yeah, absolutely, and you need to breathe because these 4 men in the ring, we're not talking about a match that's going to last 2 or 3 minutes. These guys are going to go a bit because we're talking about 4 finely tuned professional athletes racing the rings here at CWE.
Yes, ring wind is going to be a big factor here in this match, and I would have to think that hotshot Danny Duggan, who is probably in the best shape of his life, is going to have the advantage in that aspect. Big arm drag by hotshot Danny Duggan.
Firmly in control. AJ, got to remind the viewers that coming up next week, right here on CWE Television, we're going to see the CWE debut of Rex Roberts.
He is the legendary Rex Roberts, the man who's been in the business nearly 20 years, traveled all over Canada, and I got to tell you, I've had a few battles with the man, and he's not the man, but the legendary Rex Roberts. That's quite a coup for CWE.
We're seeing a tremendous tag team contest, but next week on CWE Television, there will be a 4-way tag team match for the #1 contender spot for the CWE Championship. The current champions, the Saints of Los Angeles, will be watching that match very intently.
Oh, most definitely. I think it's a CWE #1 contender. It's a heavyweight title, Dave.
Heavyweight title?
Heavyweight title.
I can't even read my own handwriting, AJ.
That's all right. And we've got hotshot Danny Duggan here. Look at this. Another arm drag. Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal have just not been able to get on track here.
No, absolutely not. Tag has made Val Venus into the ring. Oh, big elbow on the tricep area of Rob Stardom. Snapmare down to the mat. Picks up that arm again, do a little twist it. Oh!
That's trying to lock in the arm bar.
Yeah, that is definitely a submission maneuver. And I got to tell you something, that is a lot of pain. It doesn't look like much right now. I'm just worried about maybe Rob Stardom taking a bite out of the thigh of that. Oh, broken up. Everything's fair in tag team matches, and Heavy Metal comes in and breaks it up and gives a couple of big boots.
Like it or not, you got to hand it to Heavy Metal. He saw his partner was in trouble and seemingly put a stop to it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's tag team wrestling, and that's what it's all about, protecting your partner and acting like a team, and we're seeing that on both teams.
If there was a turning point in this match at all, that definitely was it.
Referee trying to get Rob Stardom back now over the pin. 2 count. Val Venus coming out of that one. That was a little bit of a moment for me. I thought that Val Venus might have got pinned in that one and a knee to the head. Bubbles McFly making another 2 count and a kick out. This time with a little bit more authority by Val Venus.
Heavy Metal is going to tear you apart. He's going to pick a body part and he's going to focus on it. And it looks like he's focusing on the head and upper body of Val here. Dropping that knee right on the face. There's no protecting that. There's no fighting against it. It's just a plain old knee to the face.
Yeah, and the knee pad's only to protect the wrestler giving the knee, not to protect the wrestler, because there's no protection when you get a knee to the face.
No, there definitely is not. And look at Val. You can see the pain in his face. He's taking it.
Oh, geez, the referee's back is turned. He's trying to get Danny Duggan back in the corner, and some double teaming, some tag team double teaming in this matchup. Wow. Referee still trying to get Danny. Turn around, referee. Good grief. Now, of course, the referee will turn around, and Rob Stardom has a pin on Val Venus. We've got just a 1 count. Val Venus looking a little bit more annoyed than hurt at this point.
Danny Duggan's got to be in his corner. He's doing his partner no favors by trying to get into that ring. It took a little while, but Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal Canadiense, they have now got their bearings. They've got their game plan in play here.
Absolutely. We're seeing great tag team chemistry, if you will, between Heavy Metal and Rob Stardom. And we saw Danny Duggan a few minutes ago just losing his cool and almost cost his team the match. Wow.
Look at that. Just stretching on the mouth, you know what I mean? Like just little things. That's what Rob Stardom does so well.
And it's not so much there is a lot of pain in that, but it's not going to cost you your career, but it's an annoyance because you really can't defend yourself. Because look at how Rob Stardom strategically. Now, Val Venus getting to his feet on this one, and now going to power himself out with a series of elbows. Rob Stardom still got the face locked on. Now he lets go off the ropes. Oh,
big clothesline by Val.
Referee, where is the referee? He's admonishing Heavy Metal to get back into his corner and miss. Now he gets Danny Duggan, and we know what this leads to, some double teaming action. Heavy Metal going to work on Val Venus. The referee has basically, AJ, lost control of this match.
He definitely has, and then who's taking advantage of the referee losing control? Yep. Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal. They know exactly what they're doing in that ring, and Danny Duggan getting fired up now.
And Rob Stardom, for lack of a better word, is kind of fiendish. That's the kind of whole method to his madness. He is kind of, let's say he marches to the beat of his own drummer, and it's not the right side of the law, AJ.
Fiendish works as long as it's not called the man. Fiendish will be Fiendish Rob Stardom.
Yeah, absolutely. The Fiend, that's for sure. Coming up, big elbow. Oh my. Now, kind of a lackadaisical cover. Still managed to get about a 2.5 on Val Venus, and that certainly would have been a feather in the cap of Rob Stardom to pin the former WWE Intercontinental and European Champion tag mate Val Venus still in the ring now, joined by Heavy Metal and met by a series of hard right hands to the side of the head.
That's the thing. Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal cannot get cocky midway, and big clothesline by Val. They cannot get cocky midway through this match because something like that is going to happen, and Val's going to turn the tide.
Absolutely. Our CWE main event this week: Rob Stardom, Val Venus. On opposite sides of it, we've got Rob Stardom, Heavy Metal in this match against Val Venus, and we haven't seen a lot of Hotshot Danny Duggan in the last 5 or 6 minutes. AJ.
Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal have done a very good job of isolating Val, cutting off half the ring, and Danny is getting frustrated.
And we see that right now. The referee again getting Danny Duggan back into his corner, and a bridge pin attempt that didn't last long. Referee's back was turned. Rob Stardom now going to work, and now that is a choke. That is a blatant choke. I don't know what the referee has got the count on him to break this up. That is not any kind of a face lock. That is, look where the hand is. I think the referee has missed this one.
Rob Stardom, he is locked in what is called a cravat, and it would seem that he's got it a little low on that neck. Referee Bubbles McFly here. He's counting it.
They don't know what the referee is seeing at the same thing we are seeing in this one. A cravat, as you call it, that is knocking the wind. And look at he is starting to turn red, Val Venus, in this one. A great camera shot by our excellent camera crew here at CWE.
And here we go, though. Val's working his way up.
Yeah, he has to. There's only one way, and that's to get up, because he has probably 5 or 6 inches on Rob Stardom. He needs to get to his feet, as he does. There's a bit of a kind of a smack to the midsection. And he's got a little power behind it now. He's starting to rock Rob Stardom. Shot off the ropes. Oh, double clothesline. Both men down to the canvas.
This is Val's chance, though. He's finally caused a little bit of separation here from Rob Stardom. He needs to make that tag to Hotshot Danny Duggan.
Yeah, referee did. You saw Val Venus did have his hand over Rob Stardom's chest, and the referee showing a bit of life there and he's counting a 2 count.
Val Venus, he's a veteran. He's been around. He knows the game, and he almost snuck out a quick pin there on his own.
Yeah, he's got to now make the corner. He decides to make a little bit more, inflict a little bit more pain. Oh, that backfired. That backfired, AJ. And Rob Stardom.
Val Venus maybe trying to do a little too much here.
Yeah, and Rob Stardom should have went for the pin immediately instead of a little showboating here. Now he's going up to the top, if you will. This could be curtains for the former European and Intercontinental Champion Val Venus.
I think Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal are just hungry for victory. Both men taking losses to Val.
Oh, he's bringing him in the hard way, AJ.
Precarious position.
Boom! Oh my word! Now Val Venus has to make the tag. That toss off the top rope has taken a lot out of him. He needs to make that tag for Hotshot Danny Duggan.
So does Rob Stardom, though.
He does. Both men need to make that tag. Val Venus. Oh, Heavy Metal. He got a bet with a boot. He tried to prevent the tag, but here comes Val Venus. Will he make it? Will he make it? Oh, just
inches away.
Yeah, he's got it. Danny Duggan extending that arm. Here he goes. Oh,
again, Heavy Metal persistent in his attempts here. And
there it is!
Big
tag. Boom, ducks the clothesline, comes off. Oh, the clothesline of his own. Heavy Metal down. Huge drop kick. Rocks Heavy Metal.
Danny Duggan is rocking.
He's on fire, AJ. He's on fire, absolutely. Cross body block. 1, 2. Oh. He could have got a little bit more on that one, but that was just momentum taking him so far into the corner.
What a flurry of offense here from Danny Duggan. Metal, though, going for the double underhook powerbomb. Nope, Danny Duggan shoots it out. Gets him on the shoulders.
Oh, and a fireman's carry, and, oh boy!
TKO, Danny Duggan.
1, 2, oh, Rob Stardom making the save for the team. Like it or not, that's tag team wrestling at its finest with Rob Stardom and Heavy Metal.
Oh, things are breaking down here. Stardom to the outside.
You bet. Huge tag team main event. Did he make a tag, AJ?
He definitely made a tag. Him and Val Venus now looking to double team Heavy Metal.
Yeah. And Val Venus wants to get in the ring with Heavy Metal after a couple of weeks ago, what we saw right here on CWE television.
Most definitely. Val is 2-0 here in his return to CWE.
1, 2. Rob Stardom making a tag.
Danny Duggan took his eyes off of Rob Stardom here.
Maybe a premature celebration, he thought.
And here we go now. Things really breaking down. All four men in the ring here.
Yeah. Rob Stardom off the ropes. Huge backdrop. Rob Stardom in a world of hurt. Val Venus going back into the corner after Heavy Metal. Danny Duggan with Rob Stardom in one corner. Huge chop. Are we going to see a little meeting of the minds, if you will?
I think we just might.
Oh, do-si-do. Huge clothesline. Val Venus pushes him in. Roll up for the pin. Schoolboy. 1, 2, 3. We've got a winner. Huge victory. Val Venus with the pin on Heavy Metal. We've got your winners, the team of former Intercontinental Champion Val Venus and Hotshot Danny Duggan. AJ, what a tremendous main event.
What a victory. You've got to hand it to Danny. You've got to hand it to Val Venus. And let's hand it to you, Dave, because what do we got coming up next week?
Next week, we'll see the huge television debut of Rex Roberts and AJ. A huge four-way #1 contenders match for the CWE Championship. I am Dave Petro on behalf of AJ Sanchez. From everyone here at CWE Television, good night.